at once.
Acha, very good. First point. See, I have sent you a link, glassdoor.com,
Okay.
wherein
On
50 common interview questions are given.
questions.
Like, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Why you are interested in working for E.C.G.C? For that, you have to say, I'm interested in working for E.C.G.C because I expect my career prospects to be much better in E.C.G.C than in my present organization. And further, the say the job satisfaction also will be more because we are helping country on a large package, in the sense large level quantity amount wise, we are doing in big amounts.
Yes.
Then better go through the balance sheet of E.C.G.C to know what is their total profit, whatever it is. थोड़ा देख लीजिए. Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? That will be, see, I would have got 5 years means I hope I would have got at least one promotion that is due, because I would have performed my duties to the fullest satisfaction of my superiors. Why do you want to leave your current company? The same answer which I told you earlier. Why was there a gap? Was there any gap in your employment?
No, sir.
No. Very good. What can you offer that someone else cannot? Tell me.
So here I can tell my strengths.
Yeah. The strength, and also put it as if you can give it in a better form to the E.C.G.C.
Yes, yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
But why it is so low today, your confidence level?
Sir, I'm worried about the interview.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see from, because I thought when I messaged you, you are going to jump at it and take it up for a longer time, but then you would have been much happy if I had not messaged you also.
No, sir, actually, because I have to travel today, so these 2 days went into some preparation and all that. That's why.
पैकिंग में प्रॉब्लम हो गया.
नहीं, थोड़ा टाइम है उसमें, इसलिए प्रिपरेशन के लिए उतना टाइम नहीं मिला. So आज today also I'll study in train also, and tomorrow I'll study for that.
Very good, very good, very good, very good. Are you taking your laptop with
No, sir, I have transferred the study material in my mobile only.
Oh, good. But अभी कुछ भेजा है, इसको भी डाल दीजिए अब. Because now I have sent you one link that is known as, I think I gave you earlier also, Exim Guru.
Yeah, class.
Exim
Yes,
Guru.
sir, I have seen that site.
Another one, eximguru.com. ये तो बहुत बढ़िया साइट है.
हाँ, साइट अच्छी है.
बहुत.
Yes, sir, when I search mostly about export, this site will show the results.
Very good. Next one is that trade agreement का वजह से free trade agreement. Then another one I sent you to now, grossarchive.com. Gross, GROSS, archive.com. That is also speaking about foreign exchange. What is foreign exchange? What is happening and all that. So you please go through that also.
Sir, that E.C.G.C guy said that he was grilled for regarding Infosys.
Pardon?
That he worked.
Yeah?
The E.C.G.C one guy, that
Ketan appeared for E.C.G.C, and E.C.G.C, they were asking about his present appointment, and also they were asking what he was doing in say Infosys, and he was only caught with this free trade agreement,
okay,
about which we have not studied earlier. So he was caught there, but then I think he gave his experience also over video. You saw that? You listened?
Yes, sir, I listened.
Yeah. So that is a good thing. But one thing, that boy did really take sufficient pains. One,
yes,
not because he talked to me for 5 days, but because he took 4 days leave unprepared. In your case, you cannot take leave.
Yes, sir.
That I can understand easily. But then, okay, no, but go as a confident girl.
Yes.
I was really feeling sad when I talked to you today when you said, sir, I mean, I want 10 minutes more, something like that. I could easily sense you are not ready. But don't go with this diffident attitude.
Yes, sir. My mother also suggested that even if you, I mean, you will get selected mostly.
Yeah,
Stay confident, but even if you don't, you have a job in hand. Don't worry
Hello,
about it.
you are not unemployed.
Yes.
You are better employed than a average person in our country. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Then why should you feel bad? Feel confident and go. I am a so and so officer sitting here and talking to you. Look, you are all there, but
yes, sir. That's what I want to do. I just want to have a conversation over there, not get scared.
No. You must make them feel that you are a confident person. You can face problems. You can face difficulties. Because दुनिया में प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा तो जिंदगी नहीं है. Correct?
Yes.
But for some people, only problems are lives. That is also a small section of people who always face problems. Yeah, that is again depends on your mental makeup. How you make it up.
Yes.
Now,
How we take the situation.
If you have enjoyed going to zones, but in your mind there will be tension in you are having to travel. That will be there. Your yeah, that is
no,
there.
Sir, I will not worry if I'm traveling. If I'm sitting at one place thinking about it, then I'll worry more.
Oh, but you are going to travel by train or flight?
By train.
Oh, ठीक है. But anybody else is coming with you?
No, sir.
It's okay. No, only thing is be confident. Be careful about the belongings like certificates. Because
sir, actually, I was not able to get experience certificate from Infosys because while joining SBI, I only took relieving letter from there.
Which relieving letter?
The Infosys one.
That will do. That will do.
That will do because I at that time.
No, you can show Infosys relieving letter and tell them that you have just now joined State Bank of India. But are you going to mention about State Bank? Have you given in the application? Yes or no?
Sir, did they give any form like biodata form?
In the original application, did you mention about SBI? No.
No. At that time, I was not working.
Then don't talk about it at the document execution level.
But I have taken NOC.
From whom? Acha? From SBI?
SBI.
Super. Great, yaar. You could get NOC from State Bank. That's something great.
So they give easily only.
Actually, your manager himself gave it?
No, through manager, I sent one application to the AGM.
Zonal office or regional office?
Yeah.
From there you got it. Super. I think they don't mind about attrition because they know if 10 people go, 100 people will come. Yeah. Now coming to other questions. What can you offer that someone else cannot? All this is gappa only, but thoda confidence hai gappa bada. Correct?
Yes, sir. Actually, I am going to just write down the points, then I can talk on that point, so that I have points in my mind.
आपका पिताजी क्या काम करते हैं?
He was an assistant test master in Central Railway. Oh,
then if you tell that, the story will go.
They'll ask what was his nature of
the story will go for 2 minutes, Baba. You say he was working as station master. Acha, has he retired or is he working?
He has taken VRS.
Acha, when did he take VRS?
This year only he got retired.
How old was he when he took VRS?
I think 62.
62. No, 60 means no VRS. 60 means regular resignation. Regular retirement.
Yes, sir. Actually, he applied earlier. He got now only.
No, no, but I think you don't know his age. Actually, VRS comes only before 58.
Five. Okay.
So you just say retired. Why do you have to say VRS?
Okay, sir.
He
Actually,
has retired. That is a
hmm.
fact.
Hmm.
Acha. What are the places he worked earlier? They will ask.
Hmm.
Be ready for answers for this.
Sir, he was transferred mostly nearby our house only. Not.
As if you are telling somebody very close to him is in the right place, keeping him near his house. Aisa answer nahi dena.
Sir,
You are talking like a small girl, 12-year-old girl. I remember I was just 10 or 11-year-old. Not 10-year-old. Less than 10. I was getting scholarship from my school in those days.
okay.
You know what was the scholarship amount? 10 rupees per month.
Okay. At that time it was.
At that time, it was granted to me because at that time my father was not with me. That was the thing we had told them, and I was being brought up by my uncle, so that was given to me. When I was 10-year-old or so, 9-year-old or so, on
Hmm.
one day, for holidays, I used to go to my mother, who used to stay away about 5 kilometers away from our house.
Hmm.
So I went to that house, and just I was moving around, and I saw my headmaster had come to that nearby tenant. I mean, we were tenants, another tenant.
Hmm.
So I should have abstained myself from going to him, but instead I ran all along and went near him and said, "Hello, sir. How are you, sir?" And to that he said, How are you here? You are supposed to be Mylapur. You are in Teen Nagar. Sir, my mummy daddy is. Huh? How mummy daddy here? Yes, he is working in IOB. Huh? Is he working in IOB? I'll cancel the scholarship. Yes, finished. Next month, no scholarship.
No scholarship.
That at least is okay, yaar. I was
Hmm.
working in faculty as a Indian bank as a faculty. We
Hmm.
were given one-fourth extra allowance to us because by virtue of a office note.
Hmm.
Once so happened, I went to Delhi, and we were having some guest quarters, and there was an inspector of branches also. He had come, and he
Hmm.
was staying with me. To whom I was talking, and I was telling, sir, we get one-fourth more than the DA.
Hmm.
He said, how you can get one-fourth more than DA, than only inspectors are eligible? Come on, let me go and tell this to my boss. Finished. Because of me, all the faculty members stopped getting one-fourth.
Four extra.
So this is just an expression of say what extra should not be told. That is the thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. What are the three things the former manager would you like to improve on? You have only one manager now.
Hmm.
Um, Supposing this is a trap question.
Hmm.
This is actually a trap question. Have you stopped smoking? Have you stopped drinking? Have you stopped beating your wife? All these are trap questions. Whatever you say, it is you are trapped.
Sir,
समझ
how
गए?
about?
What are the
Okay.
three things the
Okay.
former manager would like you to improve on?
Hmm.
You can, if you are a confident person, you can say, I don't think he will have any point to tell about my improving
Hmm.
because I don't have any negative qualities. Then if they still pressurize you and say you can stick on to that, nobody can force you.
Hmm.
Yes, you have negative points. Can I tell you you have negative points? No. Is it, could you
Yes.
follow?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to relocate?
Yes.
Yes, willingly. Are you willing to travel? Yes. Tell me about an accomplishment you are most proud of. What will you tell for this?
For this, actually, I'm worried about the Infosys thing because when I was in Infosys, I was not getting projects. Mostly, I was on bench or switching between projects. They would train me, but I did not get to work on anything. Means I have nothing to tell in case of work. Means I was.
No. Hello.
Yes, sir. You asked different things.
No. Here it
But
is. Whatever you are told is negative. Don't
hmm,
speak. It is
yes,
like
sir.
it is
That's
like
what I
my
wanted
telling
to.
1/4 better only. It is wrong.
Hmm.
So
It will be like complaining about
yeah.
ex-employer.
No, tell about the accomplishment means I scored first mark in my school or college, something
Okay.
like that. Oh, bata do bas.
सर accomplishments पे आते थे कि that I was having some self doubts that maybe I'm not good enough and I wanted to prove myself. So I prepared for 1 year throughout, and in the first go I was able to clear the tough exam like SBI. So it
Very
is
good.
kind of an accomplishment.
That's good. Tell me about a time you made a mistake. This is again
So,
trap question. Tell
question.
me about a time you think over. What is your dream job?
Hmm.
How did you hear about? You tell them dream job is E.C.G.C.
Seriously only. Yes.
How did you hear about this position by going through the newspapers?
Hmm.
What would you like to accomplish in the first 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? क्या अचीव करेगा? कुछ नहीं करेगा. ओनली लर्न करेगा.
बोलने के लिए हाँ
लर्न करके उसको प्रॉपरली
ग्रास्प
इम्प्लीमेंट करने
करके
के लिए
हाँ
कोशिश करना.
हाँ
Then discuss your educational background, this and all you can manage. Describe yourself. Tell me, describe yourself in 2 lines.
Two lines.
Hmm.
I'm an enthusiastic and innovative girl who likes to take on challenges and improve myself.
Super. Good. Sometimes they can ask you one word also. Be ready. Then how? Why should we hire you? Same thing. Why are you looking for a new job? For improving career prospects. Would you work on holidays if necessary? Yes. And if only manager wants to purposely make me come on holiday, no. ये तो नहीं बोलना है. हाँ, समझ गया.
Yes.
Yeah. How would you deal with an angry, irate or angry customer? ये तो बहुत experience होगा आपको. What are your salary requirements? ये भी नहीं पूछेगा because it's all fixed salary.
हाँ
Give a time when you went above and beyond the requirements for a project. ये थोड़ा सोच लीजिए. Who are our competitors? इन लोग का competitors हैं.
yes sir I saw Ketan's video and he told that HDFC, so ICICI Prudential is in credit insurance.
Correct.
Also, I found one Covis.com or something. Covis is there, and along with HDFC Ergo and some 2-3 insurance companies, it also provides credit risk insurance.
Achha, good. So that's nice. Thank you. Then what was your biggest failure? Don't get trapped. You say कुछ कुछ बोलना. क्या बोलना है इसमें? बिगेस्ट फेलियर. अरे कुछ नहीं हुआ अभी तक. क्या बिगेस्ट फेलियर होगा? खाली 6 महीना हुआ. You can tell them like that. It is only 6 months since my joining our SBI, and I don't think I have met with any failures and all. And I was with Infosys, and during that time also I was carrying out what was entrusted to me, and absolutely there is no failure on my part.
Yes, I can say that I do work diligently and carefully. So.
Yeah, one out of the record, only failure is not preparing properly for E.C.G.C. What motivates you? Tell me.
Sir,
No. क्या हुआ? The 3-4 days back when I called you for the first time, इतना bubbled energy था, M2 था, अभी किधर गया? What happened to that?
Just pre-editors.
अब थोड़ा refurbish कर दीजिए आपको.
Yes.
Okay, what motivates you? बताइए.
Whenever I see the opportunity to learn something new, I put my dedication into learning it and grasping it, and it motivates me to do better.
और is it that घर में शादी के बारे में बात कर लिया?
नहीं. Sir, I'm 24 years old, so in my house it's around
they have not started.
28. Yes.
Achha, good. What is your availability? You can join immediately after giving notice. Who is your mentor?
My mother.
What are the qualities you would like to learn from her?
She can face any tough situation very nicely head on. So I have learned that from her.
Good. Then how do you handle pressure? Eto you can manage now because you are in SBI. What is
Hmm.
the name of our CEO? What is the name of CEO of E.C.G.C?
Mr. M. Senthilnathan,
Correct.
Chairman cum Managing Director.
Correct. What are your career goals?
Sir, I want to grow in me leadership qualities and the ability to work in a team environment and guide people and get into a managerial role.
Who is Padmaja Chandru?
Yes, that's Sanju.
Hmm.
Sorry, sir, not. Sorry.
Because this is
Is he a board of member of board?
no, Padmaja Chandru was the chairman of Indian Bank.
Okay.
She has now retired
Yes.
and she has been identified for some other post. The post kya hai?
Mm.
She was in Indian Bank. She from Andhra University College of Commerce. But now I think she has been earmarked for some other post. She was in State
Mm.
Bank of India.
Okay. Yes, sir. I am going to search of some important female CEOs and all, so that if they ask me for
No, no,
SBI
but
interview, they
no,
went into women empowerment and they asked all questions regarding that only.
only women. Women, see women,
Most
because for female candidates,
the
the
candidates.
famous question is earlier we used to ask about that ICSEA fraud lady, but
Hmm.
abhi to now nobody will talk about her because you know about whom am I mentioning?
Hmm.
CEO of
Of
ICICI Bank.
SCSCI.
Yeah, yeah, her husband and herself they cheated ICICI Bank through Videocon Finance and all that.
Okay.
You don't know?
Sir, I know her name, but about this fraud, I don't know.
Yeah. What is her name?
Uh, Chanda Coach, sir.
Ah, correct, correct. Good. So likewise,
But means
then
as it.
we used to talk about that Pepsi madam. Then
Hmm.
this one, this saying Biocon International.
Yes, she has been recently in news.
Yeah, because she was
In
the one. She was the richest lady in India.
hmm.
So likewise, so you must know about Padmaja Chandru. Ah, you can
I
you can type say um, women CEOs,
CEOs.
women CEOs in India. If you put like that, not many are there, of course.
Hmm.
Shamda Kochar, that lady,
Hmm.
Sika Sharma, she was in Axis Bank. Indra Nui, she was in PepsiCo.
Hmm.
Naina Lal Kidwai, I don't know where is she. She was in some other organization. Mallika
Hmm.
Srinivasan, I know she is from TAFE Limited. TAFE Limited, they are into, say, Simpson Company. They are
Hmm.
into manufacturing of tractors and all that.
Okay.
Rogini Malhotra, Vinita Pali. So likewise, thoda, you please get to know.
Okay, sir. I'll go through their names.
Yeah.
Because when I was preparing for current affairs, I was getting to learn these new names. But now it has been a long time that still I try to keep in touch with the current affairs. But retaining all these names is.
What are your hobbies?
I like to cook. I draw sometimes, and I like to play football.
Football.
Yes.
अच्छा women football play करता है?
Yes, sir.
Indian team is not there, ना famous team नहीं है.
Abhi means now there is improvement.
That is
In
improvement.
football.
अच्छा, अच्छा.
Yes.
What makes you uncomfortable talking to you, sir?
No, sir.
What makes you uncomfortable? ये तो
Hmm.
very problematic questions.
Hmm. तो थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है ये
थोड़ा
तो.
सोच लीजिए.
करेक्टली हाँ.
What are some of your leadership experiences? What is your leadership style? Second question answer कर दीजिए. What is your leadership style?
डेमोक्रेटिक.
Democratic का मतलब?
मतलब आई विल टेक इनपुट्स फ्रॉम माय टीम मेंबर्स आल्सो. Not delegating one that do this and do that, just putting orders, taking input from others also.
Do you
Yes.
think a democratic leadership will be successful in organizations like E.C.G.C, SBI and all?
Not fully democratic means delegative plus democratic.
Hmm. The sense, they actually, you must have studied in BTech or say about management styles. There are two
Yeah.
styles. One is task people leadership, TP
Hmm.
leadership.
Hmm.
Then McGregor's theory of X theory, Y theory.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I read about this management and leadership and all for while preparing for RBI grade B.
Hmm. So you must be able to talk some gossip about that.
Okay.
But tell them I believe that all of us, all the people are good,
Hmm.
and I try to encourage them whenever there is need, and I try to
Hmm.
guide them properly.
Hmm.
See, there are only two approaches. One approach which says none of them are good. Another approach,
Hmm.
all of them are good.
Good.
Like it so happened, Krishna asked Arjuna to go out and find out. See, find how many bad people are there in the world.
Hmm.
Arjuna went out to the world and then searched, and then came and said, look, Arjuna, Krishna, there is no bad fellow in this world.
Hmm.
Similarly, Arjuna Krishna asked Duryodhana to go out and find out. Please find one good people in the world.
Hmm.
This fellow went out and searched and searched and searched and returned. What Krishna? Why you have given me such a difficult task? दुनिया में कोई अच्छा आदमी नहीं है.
देखने वाले की नजर में ऐसा.
There is everybody. It is all perception.
Hmm.
वो पत्थर सोचने से पत्थर होता है, भगवान सोचने से भगवान होता है.
भगवान होता है. Hmm.
Like
Yes, sir.
say in off tumbler water. If you think off tumbler is present, you can drink. Just now I'm drinking.
Hmm.
If you think off tumbler is empty, you will be worrying why it is empty.
Hmm.
So this again gossip only, but थोड़ा feel करके बात करना है.
Hmm.
How would you fire someone, remove someone from the job? वो तो आपको कुछ पावर नहीं है. स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया ECGC में तो कुछ पावर नहीं है. Proper inquiry has to be done. Only after inquiry it will be decided.
Hmm.
What do you like the most and least about working in E.C.G.C? Prepare an answer for this. Would you work 40 plus hours a week? Yes. What questions have I not asked you? What questions do you have for me? A prepare kar dijiye. Apart from that, I want to tell you, please note down examguru.com. You might have noted down.
Yes, sir.
फिर भी
Hmm.
उसमें कितना अच्छा से दिया है जी.
Yes, sir.
Starting export introduction, basic planning for export, market selection, SWOT analysis, registration for exporters, export license, myths about exporting, export sales leads, exporting product samples, export pricing. So many things they have given, and everything is important.
So actually, what happens, I read and I understand, but while telling an answer, I don't get the terms. I don't remember a specific term. So sometimes that will happen, but I'll get into that phase.
Export documents.
Hmm.
That itself, so many things they have given, and to know what is certificate of origin.
It,
Certificate of origin is a certificate issued that the goods have been manufactured in India. Okay.
it is given by government or some
No,
company.
no, that's a good question. Now you raise this question. Certificate of origin, is it sufficient that the manufacturer himself gives? or certificate of origin? Uh, it's a good question. Certificate of origin. What is the purpose of certificate of origin? A certificate of origin is an international trade document that certifies that goods in a particular export shipment are only obtained, produced, manufactured, or processed in a manufacturing in a particular country.
Okay.
Certificate of origin, International Chamber of Commerce. Who supplies the certificate of origin? A certificate of origin or a declaration of origin is generally prepared and completed by the exporter or the manufacturer
Okay.
and may be subject to official certification by an authorized party.
Hmm.
How do I get my certificate of origin online? Registration of COO portal for exporters. Log into COO portal for exporters. Apply for certificate of origin. Apply for duplicate certificate of origin. I think it is issued online also. What are the two types of certificate of origin?
Hmm.
Non-preferential and preferential. Acha, you search in Google and get to know more details about this.
Okay, sir.
ज़्यादा बात बोलना है.
Hmm.
Everything in this page is important.
Hmm.
Shipping bill, customs declaration form,
Hmm.
dispatch note, commercial invoice, consular invoice, like this, everything is important. इसके बारे में क्या क्या है आपका जानना जरूरी है. I think they are giving
Yes,
details.
so you have given put one video also in that you mentioned some important terms.
Yeah,
We'll go through that also.
yeah, please go through that. Very good. Then next one you have to go through is 1 minute. I'm just telling you. Export benefits. Just search export subsidy in
Okay.
India.
Hmm.
Then you will get export subsidies. Then get to read in detail about that.
Okay, sir.
Search India and international trade agreements of trade,
Hmm.
and you will get lot of trade agreement details. They are telling so many are in pending, and about that you go through. Okay,
Okay, sir.
that's all. This is what I really wanted to communicate to you, so that you are fully informed about what you should prepare, what you
Hmm.
should study, and apart from this, you must go through E.C.G.C.
Sure, sure.
You must be able to tell basic terms like what is a letter of credit,
Hmm.
what is a line of credit,
Good.
and another thing, what is factoring. These things I have explained to that Ketan, not
Hmm.
in a video. That fellow was very selfish. He was listening to it only. He was just, it was just conducted like this as a class. Yours, at
Okay.
least, it is being recorded, whereas for him, it was talked to him only. So that is the
Okay.
problem. So you prepare on these lines. Then what is the what way E.C.G.C is helping banks in the matter of export trade?
So E.C.G.C provides guarantees to banks so that the exporters can take better export credit from banks.
Or
And
you have to word it differently, so that the
okay.
banks do not hesitate in giving credit to
Hmm.
exporters
Hmm.
for packing credit as well as post shipment credit. What is post shipment credit?
After the shipment is done,
Hmm.
for any next
The
ship,
exporter will
ship,
be running out of working capital,
yeah.
and in order to supplement that, the bank will negotiate the documents against a letter of credit or purchase the bills and gives money and get
Hmm.
it realized from the importer.
Okay.
While talking, we should not do mistakes like this. Say, I was
Okay, sir.
consciously talking.
That's what I am worried about my choice of words. In pressure, that might happen, but I.
Yeah, so one has to be very careful in that. So then what about E.C.G.C's policies?
So E.C.G.C for exporters has a specific shipment policy, then small exporters policy, then shipment comprehensive policy. Also, it is whole turnover based and based on buyer's exposure. There is one policy for buyer's exposure policy. Then for construction works, software services,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, very good. See, actually, they don't ask questions based on what is available in the website.
website.
They ask generally why E.C.G.C should be there,
Hmm.
why E.C.G.C should give these facilities. Likewise, they want you to
General.
think and then answer.
Hmm.
So E.C.G.C should be there because in the absence of E.C.G.C, banks may be hesitating to give advance.
Hmm.
And in the absence of E.C.G.C, exporters may be hesitating to export because they will not have details about the importer, the risk involved, and all that, and especially the political risk is not covered anywhere else.
Hmm.
So once you take political risk, they will catch you. What is political risk?
Political risk.
So you must be able to explain about that. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Very good. So all this is ECGC website only. You have to go through and उधर से आपको जो कुछ मन में अच्छा लगेगा वो सबको prepare कर दीजिए and tell them. Now I have talked to you for 30 minutes. You ask any doubts you have in your mind. Don't ask me what are the questions they will ask. After all preparation and all, that poor girl from Coimbatore, yesterday she was asked about what is the new COVID bio solution that has been made.
By that, I think that DG2.
Some new solution has come, it seems.
Okay.
They are asking that question to that girl, thinking that this girl will know because she has studied biomedical engineering. So that was the problem. And after that, I told her about Afghanistan. They asked about Pakistan. Finished. Who is the prime minister? Who is the president? Two questions bold. So likewise, we cannot predict what questions they will ask.
Sir, but if I'm not aware, I can just say no.
After all, you can say, I'm sorry, sir, I don't know. And you can't be expected to know everything. I have served in bank for 32 years. I have been teaching for 20 years. It is not certain that I know everything about banking because new things come. See, certain things like what what is this YONO and all, it was not there earlier. Now only it has come.
Yes, sir.
I tried later on in YONO, it could not come because it says that it is temporarily blocked or something like that. Okay. Because I have tried many times, maybe that is the reason. That is the reason. But my other things are working. For example, I went to ATM and that was able to give me the balance and all. So that is how I got it done. Very good. So now, there is some audited results. Usko.
Yes, sir. I have downloaded that file. Yesterday only I was going through, I was just seeing the profit, the amount of claim that was given this in 2019-20.
Annual report, I think 1920 is there.
Yes.
You can go through that. Okay.
Yes.
What is the vision and mission of our E.C.G.C?
So vision is to excel in providing export credit risk insurance and trade related services.
Good. Happy. Mission. Mission is to support Indian export industry by providing cost-effective insurance and trade-related services. Same thing, to meet the growing needs of Indian export market by optimal utilization of available resources. अच्छा, यहाँ पर ये लोग दिया है financial highlights को कुछ बोला है. That's where this annual report and all.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Please see that. उसमें से जो आपको पसंद लगता है उसको बता दीजिए. See, see the questions First few interviews and all, it was very easy. They asked what is balance of payment. Very simple question. What is balance of payment? What is balance of trade? But now, what is trade deficit? What is GDP? अरे GDP पूछने से भी प्रॉब्लम है. Do you know about GDP? थोड़ा सर्च करके अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
About GDP बोलने से what is GDP of India now? What was it last year if possible? Which country's GDP is highest?
Highest. India, correct.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, sir. I mean, if I get some topic, then I'll do some questions around it, and I'm doing that only. But it is so many topics are there that it is all getting mixed up because of time.
How will India reach a target of 10 trillion economy in next 10 years?
10 years.
Arey boy, this is the second boy, huh? Correct, second boy. Telugu boy. How we to reach 10 trillion? Now, to be honest, trillion बोलने से कितना वो भी पता नहीं हमको. आपको पता है?
Yes, sir.
What? How many ciphers?
How many zeros?
Okay.
In million it's 6, billion is 8, so trillion will be 10. 10 zeros.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 yaar 12 ciphers.
12, okay.
No, that is
okay, 3 will be increased, no?
Yeah,
so in
yeah,
million 3, billion
yeah, million
9. Yeah, billion 9 and this will be 12.
12. And this fellow under Google में क्या बोला, इनको साइफर डालने के बोर हो गया, इसलिए और लिख के 10 12 लिख दिया खाली.
Okay.
10 12. How many millions make up 1 trillion? A trillion is a number with two distinct definitions. 1 million or 10 12. 10 to the 12th power.
Okay.
That's what it is. Very good. Something interesting like that. Very good. Any questions? Any doubts?
Sir, for dress code.
Dress code, yeah, whatever is to your liking. आपको comfortable होना चाहिए.
Okay.
Because supposing something new dress is told to you, many of us will find it difficult to wear the new one or new pattern. We will find ourselves in odd. ऐसा मत कीजिए, आपको मन में जो पसंद
नहीं सर, जो कंफर्टेबल है
वही कर दीजिए. बट लेकिन कलर वाइज टॉप्स में,
yes sir, I'm going to wear western formal only.
टॉप्स में क्या कलर है?
Light blue.
Good. Light blue will go well. You are going to put on pant
and coat. Yes.
Super.
So black and black will do, no? Black pant and black coat. There will be no problem.
That is okay. That's okay, but inside blue, na?
Yes.
First class. That will go well. And nothing. You be confident first. You must come to the level what you were when you first talked to me.
Yes, sir.
About a week back or 6 days back, I'm not sure. I was very happy here. Here is a definite case. Person is going to. But
sir, after knowing that the Ketan told no that 12 people were supposed to come for interview, only 8 turned up. So even if people are not coming, then it increases our chances.
Acha, number of people coming less means chance high. Now out of 12, only 8 have come. But one thing I appreciate you. You listened to the video properly and have understood each and every word of the sentences. And above all, when that video was not coming properly, when I played your audio and recorded it, the voice was very clear.
Yes, sir.
The voice was very clear, and absolutely in that interview, you were sounding very comfortable only. So now also I have guided you. This is only a lesson for you. I mean, teaching class for you. You learn it. From this, you will proceed well. अच्छा, आज का कागज कुछ पढ़ा है आपने?
No, sir. Today's newspaper I am not read.
No sir. हाँ? कुछ
But
आज
mostly in One Hindu, I read the editorial page.
ISI chief in Kabul ahead of Taliban government formation. Double
Yes,
goal.
yes, sir. I read that Taliban will form
Yeah.
government and the some I read the guy's name that he will be the chief of their government. Gadari or
Yeah.
something.
Next one. Chief Justice of India must ensure speedy justice for commoners.
Hmm.
Criminal justice system will be overhauled. Amit Shah. COVID cuts Tamil Nadu RTE admissions by 29%. Right to education they are giving for poor people. You know, it's been number of people coming has come down in Tamil Nadu. Congress beats BJP in Rajasthan civic
So,
polls.
I was searching some other news, but I was getting these updates.
Double gold on Super Saturday. इसका बारे में थोड़ा पढ़ लीजिए. What is Para Olympic? When was it started? What is the number of Para Olympic now going on? When the next Para Olympic will take place? And Olympic was held in Tokyo 2020. 24 will be where? 28 will be where? These things you can know. Now another thing they can ask you is about that Nirmala Sitaraman, some monetization. She is making some comment. You heard about that?
Right?
Not decentralization, monetization of
No, divestment of.
divestment. nahi. Divestment is different. Divestment means selling government shares to public.
Okay.
But she was telling about monetization of public assets like railways, infrastructure, etc., by giving it on rent or something.
Private
Yeah,
entities.
I could not follow what it is, but
Okay.
yeah. Then heavy rain creates mini waterfall on road to Yerkat. These local topics are not important. Don't. Yeah. What is important about today's date?
Yes, sir. I was going to wish you only happy teachers day, sir.
Oh, thank you. Happy. Yeah, I think in India only it is celebrated on September 5.
Yes.
This is the
National
birthday of
Teachers Day.
this is the birthday of our
Doctor.
S. Radhakrishnan,
Yes.
President of India.
India.
And whereas throughout the world, I think Teachers' Day is on some other day.
I think it's in 5th
October.
5th of yes. I think.
Is it 5th October? No. Should we search? 1 minute. World, hello. Hello.
Hello, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. By mistake. Yes, it is 5th October.
Correct.
I remember this because during preparation I was reading days, no? So I get it in mind that just in next month.
Correct. It is coming on some Tuesday, 5th October. It is known as World Teachers' Day.
Teachers' Day.
It is celebrated by UNESCO. Good. But yeah, और कुछ बोलना है आपको, कुछ पूछना है?
No, sir. Means if I at all get any major doubt, I'll mail you.
No. I will ask some questions which you can answer easily. You will get motivated. Who is the governor of RBI?
Mr. Shaktikant Das.
Who is the finance minister of India?
Srimati Nirmala Sitaraman.
Under which ministry E.C.G.C is coming?
Minister of Commerce and Industry.
Who is the Minister of Commerce?
Mr. Piyush Goyal.
Correct. Who is the Agriculture Minister of India?
Agriculture. So currently he has changed, I think.
No. Same person. Agriculture. How can I forget her? I cannot forget. I am having GK today with me here.
currently there has been some changes in ministers.
No.
That's right.
Agriculture Minister, I am telling you. Narendra Singh Tomar
Singh
only.
Tomar, okay.
Who has changed is Health Minister is now Mansukh Yal Mandaviya.
He was shipping, ports and shipping minister.
I don't know. Now he is in Health and Family Welfare. The previous man who was there, he got a bad name and he was shunted out.
Okay.
Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar is External Affairs.
I have put list. I'm going to read this list of the Council of Ministers and all.
अच्छा, good.
That's it.
Prepare कर दीजिए. Who is the Attorney General of India?
Attorney General.
K.K. Venugopal. Very
and
good.
Solicitor General is Tushar.
Very good. Somebody is calling you. Wish you best of luck. Your mummy has come nearby you.
Yes, she's talking to another aunt.
Another aunt. Achha. So very good. I think I have taught you whatever I had in my mind. Is you please prepare on these lines.
Okay, sir.
Very good. Best wishes. After the interview tomorrow morning or evening?
No, sir, not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow.
Achha. Morning.
At 9 a.m. they have called.
9 a.m. matlab by 2 o'clock interview will be over mostly.
Yes.
Best wishes.
Thank you, sir.
Will you go as a confident girl?
Yes, sir, because while during state SBI interview also, I was not well prepared because of time issues and some problems in family. So during my travel, I was talking with the ticket collectors and all that I am having interview. I had a huge discussion with them. They were suggesting that you should read about this, that is currently going on.
So you prepared?
Yeah, on the way.
Good. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Niveda, when will Federal Bank announce their results after face-to-face interview? 3 or 4 days. In Kerala, what happened? They announced within 2 days. Third was interview, second was interview and the results came on 4th. Or first and third, 2 days only. So you may get it within 2 or 3 days. I have to be on the safe side. I have put 3 or 4 days. Niveda, what are the questions they asked you? Would you like to talk to me over phone and tell the questions or give the questions here? Niveda, please tell me. Niveda, you are from which state? Say Karnataka or Kerala? Can you call me Niveda? Madhu Kolluguri, good afternoon. I had interview yesterday. Mostly you may get the results by Tuesday, Wednesday, आना चाहिए. Niveda, can you call me over this phone or give the questions here? That will do. What are the questions? Acha, Niveda means you must be, yesterday means you must be, I think, Coimbatore girl. That is Tamil Nadu girl. Yeah. Now I understand. That RKM college, na? Yeah. Very good. Tamil Nadu. No problem. Your interview was easy for you. Anyhow, you are not answering. Thank you, Rajan. You are online. Thank you, Rajan. All the best. Niveda, are you going to tell us the questions or not? Madhu Koluguri, you have any questions to ask? Please ask. Otherwise, type. Rajan, you are there. Very good. Best wishes, Rajan. Yeah. Thank you. Rajan, bye-bye. Oh, 1 o'clock. Oh. Bye.